Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So yesterday we have created a data set, right? And we have uploaded the data set into the Power BI service. Now you have to know one thing about Power BI. So as soon as you open app.powerbi.com, right? So you will be able to get 1 month free, this one 60 days free license will be there. But after that, you will be able to upgrade your licenses, right? There are two types of licenses we have available. So one is called Pro license, Power BI Pro license, and small teams per user, $10 per month, you have to pay, and 1 GB of data only you can see it. 1 GB of data only you can have it. 8 times refresh per day can happen, 2 months free, right? So as soon as you create your user ID, and this guy can access the app.powerbi.com 60 days for free, right? If you have a small teams, for example, Go Online Trainings. So we have a license called Power BI Pro licenses and Power BI Premium licenses. In your company, if you have 10 people or 20 people, so 10 to 20 people, if you have it, the better you can go in for the Power BI Pro license. Per user, $10 per month you need to pay. $10 means $1 is equivalent to 80 rupees, you can say. Per month you have to pay 800 rupees, so that you will be able to keep your reports. And someone's video is on, just check. Yeah, so 800 rupees per month per user has to pay. That is what is called Power BI Pro licenses, small teams. So only 1 GB of data you can keep. So actually Power BI can keep 10 GB of data, right? So when you use this license, you can only keep 1 GB of data. These 2 points we'll discuss later. But if we have thousands of people, then we can go in for the Power BI Premium license. Okay. So Ram Krishna saying voice is not audible. What about other people? Can you hear me, guys? Okay. So they're able to hear, right? So now Power BI Premium license means if you have 1,000, 10,000 users, per 1,000 users, you need to make $5,000. Okay. And you can keep maximum of 10 GB of data. Clear? So these are the two licenses we have available. If you go in for a normal pro license, it'll be only 1 GB of data. But when you go in for a Power BI Premium, you have to keep these points in your mind. So when you have a large teams in your company, so you need to go in for Power BI Premium. 10 GB of data maximum you can store. It is only going to give you 1 GB of data. So that is what you got to understand. Yesterday we have created a data set, and we have deployed the data set also into the Power BI. So based on the data set, so can you create these reports? So these are the assignments: year-wise, semester-wise, quarter-wise, category-wise, subcategory-wise, country-wise, sales and tax. I wanted to have drilling down with the stacked column chart, matrix visualization. You can use it and provide the drill down also. People who know Power View, so they can do this. And people who do not have the knowledge on the Power View, you can do it later, but at least you can take a screenshot of this and you should be able to prepare this. The next one, map visualization, city-wide sales amount and freight amount. Year-wise, quarter-wise sales, you can use the line chart, card visualization and hierarchical slicer. Year-wise, semester-wise, quarter-wise, month-wise, week-wise, day-wise sales. I wanted to have it. So use the card visualization and hierarchy slicer. Assignment number 2, product-wise sales with slicer with year and category. Use tree map chart. Weekday sales versus weekend sales. Use the bar chart for this. Last 5 years sales during the Christmas, December 15th to December 31st of every year you need to take and show the data in the clustered column chart for the adventure works data. And you can also display the same thing in the table visualization. Top 5 products in more demand, including all years sales data. You have around 300 products, right? But I wanted to know what are the top 5 products in the adventure works. I wanted to know top 5 customers based on the sales, okay, highest sales amount in the last year. So you need to keep this. Last year means you need to apply filters and everything in your reports. Top 5 cities where sales is more for bikes category. So you need to have top 5 cities and where the sales for the bike category is more, and top 5 brands. If you have any brands, and brands means it, categories. So top 5 categories or top 2 categories. So this is the assignment number 2. People who know Power View, they should be able to create this, right? So this is one, you have to do it. So today, let us talk about create a data set using SQL Server, right? Many people will ask me, sir, I'm learning SQL Server, but I never used SQL Server in Power BI. Now today, we're going to be dealing with how do you use tables, queries, views, stored procedures, and user-defined functions, right? So we know how to use Excel, right? We know how to use Excel, and this data, you have AdventureWorks data, right? Vasavi. So AdventureWorks, same data. I don't have any other data for that, okay? Yeah, same data, you have to use it. And yesterday, we have created a what is called as data set, right? You can use the same data set and create these assignments. Vasavi, are you clear? Yeah. So today I'm going to be using tables, queries, views, stored procedures, user-defined functions. When you join the company, no company will give you Excel sheets. Okay. In the training, we're going to be learning Excel because many people wouldn't have learned all this concept in SQL Server. But when you join the companies, what you need to do? You have to use SQL Server. People may give you Oracle. People may give you SQL Server data warehouses. Data warehouse is also a large database, right? So let me show you my SQL Server. Now, this is a SQL Server where you should be able to see Amazon database. Now, you can see Amazon data warehouse database. This is data warehouse. Data warehouse also will have tables. Data warehouse will also have stored procedures and functions. All of them you can have it. So now I am going to be using AdventureWorks. So this is the OLTP database. Now I don't want to use this. Sorry. I would like to use AdventureWorks DW database where you have the lot of tables, right? So as we know, data warehouse will have 2 types of tables. Okay. So when you learn data warehousing concept, you will be able to understand data warehouse is a large database. People will ask you in interview question, what is a database? What is a data warehouse? So the difference between database and a data warehouse. So you can say data warehouse is a database only. Database means it has to be there in the SQL Server, or it has to be there in the Oracle, or it has to be there in the MySQL, any RDBMS software you have to install in the bigger servers, right? So I don't have the data, but what is the data warehouse data normally? It will be in the terabytes. So what is your data warehouse size? People may ask you, you can tell them that my data warehouse is a 10 terabytes or 20 terabytes. Clear? Now you can go up to 100 terabyte of data you can store in your data warehousing. The data warehouse will be installed not in the small laptops, right? So you need to buy bigger computer. In the bigger computer, these computers are available where? These computers are available in the data centers, right? As I told you, when you go to data center, you will be able to have the bigger computer where you will install SQL software. SQL means SQL Server, Oracle, Teradata, Netezza. So these kind of a softwares will be installed. So this computer is called as a data warehouse computer. So within this computer, you have to open SQL or Oracle. You have to create this database so that since the size of this computer will be 100 terabyte of hard disk and 1000 GB of RAM, so you can store large amount of data, you can process large amount of data. So here I don't have the much more data, even though it is a data warehouse, it is not very big size. Clear? How do you know what is the size of your database? Right click on this, go to properties, you will be able to know the size. Size is 92 MB of your data. So you can easily understand what is the size of your database. How do you do that? You can go to any database. Since it is a learning purpose we're using, you can right click on this, go to properties. Now you should be able to go and see what is the size of this database, 197, almost 200 MB, right? So what is the size of this database? Go to right click on this, go to properties. Now you should be able to know the size is 11. So it is very, very simple. Now, what is the size of your data set after deploying? So yesterday we have deployed, right? So what is the size of this data set? If you wanted to know, we can simply go to, who's the user now? The username is 56, right? Now you can go to click on ... then you can go settings. When you go to the settings, you will come to know manage personal storage, admin portal, manage connections and gateways, settings, right? So lot of things are available. Manage personal storage. When you go here, you will be able to understand what is the data set size. Clear? So Adventure Works, I have created one data set. The size is 2 MB, right? So total 10 GB of data, this user can use it. But what is the size? Each one is going to be taking. So this is the size of the data that you will be able to understand. So this is what people can understand. What is the size? If you wanted to know, you can simply go and check. You may create lot of reports and lot of workspaces, right? So this user is going to use all these workspaces, right? All put together 2 MB, 2 MB, 2 MB, total 5 MB of data. But the maximum you can store, what is the size? 10 GB of data, right? So that is what you should be able to understand. What is the size of your data sets? Clear? So you can take this data set size 2 MB, this data set size 2 MB, like that. Whatever you wanted to know, you should be able to just go there and discuss. So click on ... go to settings, manage personal, this one. And we have admin portal. So a lot of things you should be able to perform in this. We will be able to so you don't have anything here. So, and lot of other things we'll be able to we'll be discussing data gateways, right? And how to see the reports in the Power BI, in the mobile, how do you create a, mobile reports, all these things we're going to be discussing later. So now I'm going to be talking about how we can use a SQL Server or Oracle. So in the companies, people are going to be giving you large databases. Now I wanted to go and create one what is called as, I wanted to use Adventure Works data warehouse. So what are the tables we are going to be using? You have many tables, right? You have many tables, but I don't want to use all the tables. So when you join the company, they will tell you what table to use, what table to not to use. So that awareness you need to know. Otherwise, you will have thousands of tables based on the report requirements. You should know. So, we are using customer table, right? Let me use this table. Customer key, geography key, alternate key, lot of things are available. Middle name, last name, birth date, marital status, suffix, gender, email address. This is the data I have taken. total number of children, yearly income. So this is the data I have copied actually. So when you go to your D drive and PBI D drive, right? Let me go to D drive, PBI source data. So this AdventureWorks data, this is not my own data. This I have copied from the AdventureWorks data warehouse. When you go to the customer, you will be able to find out the columns: customer key, geography key, title, first name, middle name, last name, name, status, yearly income, email address. Have you seen? So all this data, I did not take it from the anywhere else. I have copied this data only. So this is the data I have copied. Now, if you wanted to remove, because I don't need all the data, right? So I have to remove some of the columns. So how do you remove the sum of the columns? So instead of putting star, you will be able to write source can be anywhere. Source can be anywhere. I am keeping in D drive. You may keep data in C drive, E drive, anywhere else, right? So source data can be anywhere. Now I'm going to be using SQL Server, but I don't need all the columns. I don't need. What should I do? So if I don't need all the columns, so how do you write all the column names? So very simple. If you drag and drop this, you will be able to get all the columns like this. Column names you need not type. So when you drag and drop the columns, all the columns, you will be able to get it very, very easily. Clear? So many people will be keep on typing. So they don't know this secret. What is the secret? You have to simply go to the customer table, go to columns, drag and drop these columns. You will be able to get all the column names very, very easily. So you never type the column names. That is, people illiterates, those kind of guys are going to be typing morning to evening. Sir, I don't have time. Many columns are there. I'm going to be typing this. Don't type, never type the column names. You will be able to get very, very easily. This is the thing. But I don't need all the columns. I will be selecting the columns. So how do you select the columns? I need the customer key. Okay. And you put comma. The next one, I don't need anything else. First name, I will take it, put comma. Instead of putting comma here, in the real time, we are going to be writing like this. Okay. Customer name. And you supposed to put the comma here, but in the real time, people will be putting the comma here. Okay. And put comma here, first name, middle name. Okay. And last name. And after that last name, I need marital status if you wanted to have. So all the which columns you have to take it, you need to cut. So this is what is called applying some transformations in the SQL Server itself, right? Gender and yearly income and comma like that. So all these things are useless. So commute distance, address line one, all these things I'm not going to be using in my report. So I'm not going to be taking all these things. This query is ready. So using this query, you should be able to get the data. If the customer needs first name, middle name, last name as a full name, you can transform the data as a full name here. In the SQL Server, we can write concatenation, right? So you can concatenate the data. You will be able to get everything. So one table data, I got it. This is the customer key, right? So this is, let us say, customer table data. So next data I'm going to be using what is called as a products data. So you will be able to find out the products also. Select star from what is the products table. So you have a table called a product table. Drag and drop this table. You will be able to get all the products, product key, and in a product name, English product name. Then you have a lot of other data which is available. and you have Japanese description, German description, Thai description, like that. Lot of countries description for the product is available, and you have the photo also of the product. So when you open Amazon.com, you can see the photo of the product in Amazon.com. So all the photos are going to be stored in the databases in the format of binary data, or you can have the photos in the hexadecimal data. So RDBMS can store your photos, audios, videos, not as it is. It is going to be converting into binary data. Binary means zeros and ones. So after that binary, it will change into hexadecimal numbers, because binary will take a lot of space. 101010, when you store, it will take a lot of space. Binary data will be converted into hexadecimal numbers, and all the photos, videos, audios, everything you can store in your RDBMS. So this is the product photo that the company is going to be storing. So I don't want to take the photo now. Now I don't need all the columns. So I need only product key. Instead of typing, the better thing you need is to just go there and whatever you need. I need the product key. This is the primary key, and always bring it to down and use a tab space and put comma. And what is the next column I would like to have? Product key and English product name. So I don't want to give as a English product name. I would like to simply say product name. Sarena. So this alias, you will be able to mention in the SQL Server. So this is a product name. So come down, and after that, so product color we are using. If you go to your Excel sheet, you're able to see your product name. Product color is there. So this product is available in black color, red color. This color I wanted to take it. Now I'm going to be using this. You can have the color of the product. Next, Spanish product name. Lot of cost is there, but I don't see a product category. Have you seen any product category here? But in the table, I could see a product category, right? And the product subcategory also I could see, but I don't have the category and subcategory in this table. So when you observe this carefully, you don't have, but there is a product category table, product subcategory table. So let me use those tables as well. Select star from the product category table. So in this, you will be able to have the product category. Now, let me copy this and paste it and drag and drop product category. It is here. Product subcategory, it is there. So people may ask you in the report, so tell me product category wise, subcategory wise, product names or the sales. Okay, so definitely in this table you don't have the data. So how do you join, right? If you wanted to join, you can join. So how we can join? Let us understand. Is there any relationship between these two tables? We have to create one small diagram between these two tables. Now we'll go and let us understand, what is the primary key in this table? What is the foreign key in this table? So that we can join the data, right click on this new database diagram. So it is giving me an error, all right? Cannot execute the database principal because blah, blah, blah does not exist. So I don't have the permissions to create a database diagram. So when you get this kind of an error, what you have to do, you can simply Google it, right? Go to Google and DB diagram error in SQL. Okay, you can just do it. so that you will be able to get some error fix. Click on this. Now, Pinal Deve is writing some articles. He's a very popular author. Very good articles is going to be writing. So, database diagram support. So, this is what is saying. Work around or fix our solution for the problem is you need to run this code. Copy this code. And this is the fix is giving. So, let me just give. And is telling alter authorization on the database. Which database? So database, the database name you need to mention, and I have to mention the SCA means system admin. So database name, which database I'm currently using? I'm currently using AdventureWorks database, right? Now, to whom I need to give the permission? SCA means system admin. So when you collapse this, below databases, there is a security. When you expand this, when you expand logins, you will be able to find out your name. So you have to give the permission not to SCA. SCA is this guy, system admin. Okay. SCA is a SQL admin or a system admin. So you have to remove this guy and you have to add this guy. So Kedar Bhaskar Jogi should have the good permissions on this database so that you will be able to create what is called as. Okay, so you will be able to get the permission and it is going to work. Click on this. Now I have used this. A voice is breaking. Somebody saying, guys, is it okay now? Manjunath, am I clear or still breaking? Clear? What about others? Is it breaking? Clear, right? Okay. So people who do not have the proper bandwidth of the network, they may get this kind of an issues because I'm using 200 Mbps of speed of internet. So make sure that you have the proper internet and everything. Yeah. So now it is done. So you need to execute like this. If you get any problem, this is the code I'm going to be giving. You need to change your database name. So DB name you need to change. Okay. So DB name you need to write. So in this, you need to write your user ID and user ID. So these are the things that you have to, change it so that you will be able to use this. I'm sending you in the chart window. Keep this clear. So now I will be able to go to my database. Now I will be able to go to this and refresh once and right click and create a new database diagrams. Now, what are the tables I'm going to be using? A product table, product subcategory table, product category table. These two tables, how they are linked, I wanted to know. It is clearly telling me product table primary key. This is the primary key symbol. Product table is linking to product subcategory. Now you can see where it is linking. Oh, not link. So this primary key, subcategory is the primary key. This primary key symbol, it is becoming a foreign key in this table. So this table and this table you can join. So product subcategory key, you will be able to find out product subcategory key. This is the foreign key. Okay. This is the primary key. This table and this table you can link. So how, based on what? A common column. So based on this, you can join the data. You have to know joins, right? If you retrieve the data more than one table, you need to join. What kind of a join we can have? Inner join, right? So to have the inner join common column, you need to have this table primary key. This is the primary key symbol has become a foreign key. You need to search somewhere to find out the same name. So there is a product subcategory key. After that, so subcategory and the category is linking. So this table primary key, product category key is product category key. Somewhere it is a foreign key. So product to subcategory you have to link. So how to write? So now I'll tell you how to write this. Product category. Select star from the product table. So this table you can take as product table. Join means inner join, or you can say inner space join. Anything is fine. Simply you can join inner join. So this table and this table is going to be joining. So Control C, Control V. You can give alias as a product subcategory PS. I'm going to give you product subcategory PS. Now, based on what is the common column, we know common column is, so this is a PS, right? This is a PS. PS dot product category key. This is what is called P product subcategory key. So this is a common column. This is the common column. PS dot this and P dot this, right? You can simply, you can also copy this. Control C. And you can put it. So very simply, you can say, so join this table with this. Now, on condition, you need to write on P dot this key is equivalent to PS dot this key. That's it. I have copied. Now you should be able to get all the data from these two columns. You will be able to get the product key. Then you should be able to get the English product name. Then afterwards, you will be able to get the English product subcategory name. Road frames, helmets, you will be able to get it. Now, I am going to be joining one more table. So you need to say join one more table. What is one more table I would like to have? Product subcategory I have joined. This table I'm going to be joining, right? So you have to do all this circus. So on, this will be as product category PC. So you need to write the on condition. So let us understand how this table is going to be linking. So this is the table is linking to which table? Is it linking to this or it is linking to this? Now we know this is going to be, this is a common column. You can take a copy. This is linking to this one, right? Now you can go, you can say PC dot this is equivalent to linking to PS dot this. Okay. Now you will be able to get all the data. Now all the data I don't need. So whatever I need, I will be able to get. So remove the star, right? All the columns we don't need, right? We need. So let me remove this. Let me remove all these things. Let me simply add the from clause here so that it will be able to get a product key. All these things are available, right? And you need to get one is called, so you can go to which table? Product table I have used, right? So product is done, and the product, category table, I wanted to get only the English product category name. So this is the one only I would like to have. Only take this as this comma. I wanted to have the subcategory name. Very subcategory, it is available here. I don't need any other columns. I need English product subcategory name. So this is where I'm going to be using product subcategory name. So I have to join all the tables and get the data. This is the complete query. Now, have you seen this? Now, this is how you have to get the data from the database. Now, this is how I have written the query. This copy with headers. I have taken the data with headers and I have gone here. I simply copy and pasted it. I'm using this data. Copy with the address it. You will be able to get the column names and everything, nothing else. Okay. So header means you will be able to get the column names. Ragesh, your video is on, Nana. Just check. Ragesh, video on out. Just check. So let me stop video. Yeah, I stopped it. I can also stop your videos, right? Now, this is how I am able to get the data. And this is the data. I made it as a product. So this is the one you're able to get it. So this is how This is how you should be able to get the data. All the data, it is not my data. So this is, I have created, let me delete this first because I don't need this data. So this is how I have created the products data. Now product name, color, category, Chikati Sai Kumari video on avutundamma. Let me stop this. Yeah. So you are going to be seeing like this, sir, how to directly export the data to Excel from SQL Server. And so when you have a huge data, so you can the better use the SSIS, or you can use import export methodologies will be there. So you can use import and export. Using that, you should be able to do that. You can just Google some videos, you will be able to do that. But so there is a import export methodologies, you will be able to have it, so that you can use it. So is there an import export database level, or the right click on this? Let me go to the tasks, and you will be able to perform import or export somewhere. Have you seen this? So import data, export the data, copy the data. So import flat files. A lot of things are available. You can just use this. But this is not the right way to use it. You can use it, but if you wanted to get large amount of data from database, if you wanted to export to Excel, we better use SSIS. Right? SSIS is the best tool. You can take the SQL Server data, so as a source, and all the data you should be able to dump into Excel sheet. You can use any ETL software, extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. So ETL within the Power Query, you cannot do this because Power Query very, very kiddish ETL. So Power Query is not the better thing to use it. Okay. So you can do with the help of SSIS. Right? If you wanted to export the data from one place to another, the better tools are ETL actually, but Power Query is not like that. Power Query within Power BI, you can just transform the data, get the data from everything, and always the destination will be Power BI, right? So you can get the data from Excel, you can get the data from SQL Server, all the data is going to be storing in the Power Query. This is what is called Power Query as an ETL. Now, I have got this data. Now, this is how you need to know how to write the joins, how to write the complex operations and everything. So customer table, I got it. Product table, I got it. The last one, what is the last table we have used? So customer is done. Product is done. Sales table, I'm going to be using. Let me just go. This is a sales table. So where is the sales table in this? So let me just check, right? So if you don't know, if you join the company, you have to ask your team leads, or you have to ask your seniors, what are the tables we are going to be using, or you need to read the reports. So in the reports, people will be using a lot of columns, right? You have to just look for the columns. Where is the sales table? So this is going to be having these many tables. Is there any sales table? There is a fact internet sales, and I have a fact reseller sales, right? So you don't know, because what sales table you need to take it, you don't know, because you're a technical guy, you're not a business guy, right? So you have to ask some people, right? Sir, which is the table I have to use, this table or this table? Or so you see the column names in the reports, you will be able to see when you open this reseller sales. So see the columns. So is there any sales amount? Sales amount is there. Lot of things are there, right? So which table I have to use? I have to say customer key. You have product key is there. So then is a customer key, currency key is there. All these are keys. Now there is no customer key. Now you can understand. So the customer key is not available. So this could be something else, because sales amount is there, tax amount, freight amount is there, product key is there, but I don't have a customer key, right? If you don't have a customer key, tomorrow if you want to get the data with the customer, I think this might not be the correct data. Let me go to fact internet sales. So Let me see the columns. Let me check whether we have sales amount. Yes, all these things are available, freight amount. Now let me check product key. You can deal with the product, then order, ship date. Then have you seen the customer key? So I think probably we should use this table because the product wise sales, customer wise sales, we can get it. Probably you can use this. It's like that. You should be able to guess, but this is not the 100%. You also talk to the senior people in the project. Sir, I have to get the sales data. You want me to use this sales or this sales? Because it is not guaranteed that which sales I should use it. So I can guess by using the some table names, column names, blah, blah, blah. But I am going to be using this. If you're not clear whom to ask, you need to ask your seniors. Okay. Even though I have a 20 years of experience, I should ask. You should not think that if I ask, they may think that I'm a fake guy. I may not a real time guy. So it will be problem for me. So if you don't ask, then it will be problem, right? So I am there in the Hyderabad city for 20 years, right? Sometimes I don't know the route map to something else. So I will ask. If I ask, then people think that, I'm not from Hyderabad. So should I ask or not? If you keep like that, nobody can help you, right? Even though you're there in Hyderabad, you don't know many things, right? So even though you work for 20 years, you don't know because you work for some other company. You work for some other company. You don't know in this company what is that you need to take it because the data is not yours. Technology is yours. SQL Server, you can go anywhere. It is going to be working as it is. But data, it is not your data. It is not your business, right? You need to ask a lot of questions, right? If you don't ask the questions, so which table I have to use, which data I have to use, or which document I have to study, give me some references. You need to ask them. And the reference, there is no mention for these tables. And how do I do? Or at least you can see the reports. In the reports, you can check the columns. What are the columns they're using? And you can compare the columns. All these things you have to do it because nothing will be given as it is. You have to do some circus to understand what data have to get it. So in Excel sheets, every data is very, very clean data, but you have to get the data, look for the data, join the data, do lot of circus. It will take a lot of time. This is what I'm telling you. You have to, go have lot of SQL knowledge to understand. So to create reports, it is not a very simple report, right? So if you have hundreds of tables and getting all the tables and linking them is very, very difficult. Creating a data set is not going to be 1 day job. It will be 1 month or, 2 months job it is. So you need to include lot of things over there, right? So I have a product key, order date, due date, ship date, customer key, promotion key, currency key, sales territory key, lot of things I don't need it. So I wanted to take this data. I wanted to include a few columns. How to include the columns? We know we have to open. So product key I need, comma. Then I need customer key. I wanted to have it, comma. I wanted to have order date key. So order placed when, okay, order date key, due date key, right? And we have a ship date key. And we have promotion. I don't need currency. I don't need sales territory key means in which location the sales is happened. I wanted to include the location also. I never taken the location table in my data, but I wanted to use a location table also. Sales territory means in which place it is got the sales is happened. Order number and revisional number, order quantity, I may have it. Unit price and discount amount, sales amount, right? And a tax amount like that. You should be able to, without typing, tax amount is done, then a freight amount. Freight amount means courier charges. That's it. So this is the data I wanted to use. Okay, product key, customer key, order date key, due date key, ship date key, sales territory key, order quantity, unit price. Now, this is the data of the sales data. Now I wanted to use the sales happen to which city, the city or geography or the locations, right? So this table also I wanted to have it. So is there any table like that? Let me tell you and show you. Compulsorily you will have this kind of a tables. New data warehousing, dim geography. So in the geography table, you will be able to find out which city the sales is happened. There is a geography key, right? And state province name, state name, and country code, English country name, and Spanish country name. All these things are useless. So I wanted to take only the few columns. I wanted to have, let us say, geography key is the primary key. Now, geography key is the primary key. Now I wanted to put comma, city I would like to have. That is fine. After that, province code, state province name, state name I would like to have. Simply I say state, right? So comma, and country region, English country name I need to have. Simply I take country. So why state, province, blah, blah, blah. Simply I say country. So this data I would like to have, and I would like to have the postal code. That's it. So this is one table I wanted to use it. Now you have to know how this table and sales table is linked, right? If you wanted to know how those are linked, how to do that, you have to go to database diagram, right click on this new database diagram. So geography you add, and you add the sales table. Where is the sales table, Nan? So fact internet sales, you take this table. How these are linked, we will be able to understand. So there is no link at all. It is going to be linking with something else, I think. So there is no direct link between these two tables, but we can take a geography key. There is a sales territory key. I think this may be the right one, but it may be linking with something else. These are not directly linked. So let me just leave it as this as of now. So, but at least you can see the data. I have a geography number 1. So the geography number 1, Alexandria, the state is New South Wales, Australia country, and the postal code is this. So if you have same kind of a data, 1, 2, 3, the data it is going to be having 655. These are the countries I have. So the sales is going to be happening not only in United States, Washington, and you have data is for the Australia. Lot of countries are available. Germany, lot of things are available. So I can use these numbers are 49, 50. Let me just go and see this data in this sales territory key. What is that data? If it is matching, even the primary key foreign key relationship is not there, we can still match. See, sales territory key 671. 1 means what? 1 means you can go to, this is the territory means the location I'm talking about. 1 means the sales is happened to this. So we can join geography key with the sales territory. The data is matching. Even the primary key foreign keys are not there, you should be able to, link this. And if this is wrong, you need to check with your team. You need to check with your, team members. So whom to join and what to join, blah, blah, blah. If the data is matching, you should be able to join. So like that, you should be able to have the common column if you wanted to join. If you join this data, you should be able to know from which location the sales is happened. Or you can directly, join this data. You can say as sales table, join, or you can say as yes, join, right, at least join this table data. So based on which condition it is, let us say, this is geography as a G, you can the common column. So sales dot territory key is equivalent to G, geography dot geography key. Column names are different, but you should be able to join the data and you should be able to get the data. Okay. So this is how you should be able to link. Okay. So now, how is that we are going to be linking? You need to get the common column, even though you don't have the diagram. So directly it is not linked. When we see the geography table and when we see the sales table, these are not linked actually properly, but I need to find out some common column to link these two tables, right? So when you see the diagram, there is no linking at all. Geography and fact internet sales, there is no direct linking, but so there is no common column. What is a common column here? Geography key is the primary key. There is no geography key. Have you seen any geography key here? You don't have, but there is a sales territory. Territory means it is a location key, something like that. So I'm just guessing. So this sales territory key. Oh, you have sales territory key and sales territory key is here. So you can have this one, but definitely sales territory key is not a primary key. You can link these two also. Sales territory key we have, or you can also link geography key to, sales territory key. So there are two links. If you're not sure which one to link because you are not a business person, so who will know correct, data means business people, the company management will know. You need to ask them because it is not, technical thing, because whether I need to link this to this or whether to link, because this is also geography key and this is also sales territory means geography. It is going to be telling you the location key, right? Now, should I link this? Should I link this? Because it is not a primary key and foreign key, but this is at least a primary key, right? Primary key, which table to link if you're not very clear, because there is no linking is available here. So whom to ask? You have to ask the business people. Business people means the customer. Customer means your client. So you need to ask your team lead, sir, I'm not sure which table to link, but I am guessing this primary key, maybe it would have gone and it would have gone as a sales territory key. I'm going to be linking. If it is wrong, then in tomorrow's meeting, let us check with the customer. Okay. So you're as of now linking this one with this one. And if the customer says, no, this is not the right way, you need to link this with one more table. If that is the case, then we'll implement like that. Okay. So as of now, we don't have any clue here. We don't have any clue. This is also my guess. And if it is working fine, I will create some multiple reports and I can give it to him. The customer can verify. And if says that everything is perfectly fine, then this is going to be fine. Otherwise, I need to change this relationship. Are you clear? It is not always will have the primary keys, foreign keys, everything in front of you. It is not like that. So I'm able to get this. It is giving you sales territory key. Why it is giving you? It is available in this table, It is available in the both tables. It is giving you. You need to give the table name. So if some column is available in this table, if the same column is available in this table, you will be able to get the ambiguity error. So to resolve it, you have to prefix the table name. Either this table name you can prefix or you can prefix this table name. Now I'm able to get all this data like this, right? So end of the day, you will be able to get the remaining columns from the geography. So what are the columns we can have? So all these columns, we should be able to bring it there. So we have joined all the remaining columns. I wanted to bring it. Now you can have it here. So when you go there, you will be able to know this sales is happened to, this city, and this is the state, this is the country, and this is the postal code, but this is not the right way. Okay. So I have to keep this as a separate, because this data is a sales data. I should not join this. Okay. I should not join this. This will be your sales data. It has to be separately listed. We can join the data in the Power BI and we will be able to get this is locations data. Clear? Now you will be able to perform. Tomorrow we'll continue further because it is almost time has got over. I need to start the work and I'll be saving this file. Okay. I'll be saving Control S. So I say this is Adventure Works. Okay. SQL. So I'm going to be saving. So Monday, We will meet tomorrow. We don't have class, guys, and Monday I will continue. And any questions you have, you will be able to ask me now. Okay. So Monday we will be able to create a data set with this. Thank you, guys.